up YouTube. Hey up and good morning YouTube. I'm in Bolivia, and if you like trains, I think you might like where I am now, because I am I'm in UK, Unique, something like that. But yeah, so I'm in Bolivia, and this is what I've come to see. And if you like trains, you like this. So this is a train graveyard, and it goes for about a mile up there. Most of the trains are this side, and you've got rolling stock as well, and the salt flats are over there, which I'll be going to tomorrow. So we'll have a look at that one, and we'll start and work his way all the way down and look at all of them. I think quite a few of them are the same type, which I have no idea what type they are, because none of them's got any markings on. So we'll go up, have a look here, and then we'll probably get the drone out when the battery's charged up. Right, let's go up here, and you can see how long it's buried itself. I don't think there's tracks underneath there. I don't think so. Don't know. Maybe they were just pushed here. But yeah, and a fair old whack there. But yeah, I have no idea what type of train it is. It's quite a beast, and graffiti artists have been on the job. Somebody like Lance would probably know. He's into trains and planes and Land Rovers, so we might know what it is. I did bring a sticker, and it's quite a beast of a thing. Quite a beast of a thing. It's all out on its own. But you can see the two main lines of trains, and then the rolling stock. Zoom in a bit. Then the rolling stock goes off up there, and there is a bit of a thing over there where they have use scrap to make things. So we'll go and have a look now. Yeah, while I was out having a look at that abandoned town yesterday, I did actually see some box cars that have been pushed off the track coming up through. There were a few of them. It's pretty interesting. You can see the I've still got the odd rails here and there. You can see that there's been a lot of the metal's been thing, but see, that is a big bend in there. Look, that's come from the inside. Yeah, that's come from the inside. Is that a lot of metal? Yeah, and see how thick that metal is. Yeah, that's been punctured from the inside, so it's gone pop. And you can crawl and walk in them and do whatever you want. I don't think anybody's bothered. Slightly different front. Seems high up. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. But some bright sparkle now. There's no identification marks, numbers whatsoever on them, unless they've already been stolen. Might be able to see the maker's name inside one of the cabs, which will have a look. That's you see that as well, looks like it's been exploded out. Yeah, there might be a name in one of them. Yeah, it's made a swing and chop the middle bits out and use them for a swing. That's a beast. Let's see if we can see a name. I've got my Crocs on, so I can't really. There's not a maker's name in this. Might find a maker's name in one of them. Look at that one. Interesting. Maker's name. We'll just have a quick look at these sculptures over here before we go down the line a bit more. All these ornaments are all made out of scrap. That's pretty good, to be fair. But we've got like the Terminator. So it's all made out of car parts, scrap metal, stuff like that. Pretty interesting. And then Alien, not quite as good as the one in Abondoned because that was all made out of bike part, really good, but it's still pretty good. Then Gimba, looks like it's been set on, but it looks like it's made out of brake pads. Simba, is it? And then a dragon. 45 gallon beer drums. Yeah. And then a giraffe. Yeah, can't wait to see them again in Africa when I get back. That's pretty cool. And then if you've watched Transformers, I think this is supposed to be Bumblebee. Are you looking at it? Yeah, I think it's Bumblebee. And then I'm presuming this is, I don't know if it's Maximus Prime. I don't know. It's Ella would probably know because she's into Transformers. Yeah, it's probably Maximus Prime. Quite good. I don't know what that is, but it's dead. Scorpion seat. And I don't know. I think that's a Warrior. But let's go and have a look at some more trains. Woohoo! Come on, let's go. Should have come out earlier on this morning at 7 o'clock when I got up, because it's a lot busier now. A lot busier. Please, can I have that? So we'll go.
So you go up there, right?
It's more like a playground, really, isn't it? Somebody's got a drone up. No identification marks anyway. Quite a few differences. That looks like a boiler, unless the other bit's been cut off.
Ahí está, hijo. ¿Dónde está?
No maker's name anyway. Sunk in the ground. That is a beast. Yeah, I think they're all similar. Big trains are. Really big trains.
Very blue. Yeah, very. Blue. Yeah,
It's very hot as well. So also you've got the remains of box cars as well, and chassis. I presume chassis of box cars and things. That's a water tender. That's a nice bit of artwork on that. Quite a nice piece of artwork. Let's go and have a look and see what's over here before we get the drone out. Lots of remains of bits of boilers, very twisted chassis, and I think this is actually part of a train that's been cut out, because there's the funnel. An awful lot. You can still see some of the tracks still in where it's veered off, like a shunting yard or whatever. I presume scrap's not worth anything here, really, because this is worth quite a bit of money. Good old rolling stock. I suppose when it comes to the end of its life, and you look at that and you think, yeah, that's quite worn. And it's come to the end of its life and it gets put in somewhere like this and then used for parts. This is a tender. So even the train buffs that are watching this will know what some of these chassis are off. I'm pretty sure of it. That's a guard's van or something. Something like a guard's van, doesn't it? Quite nice artwork on that. Yeah, so the water goes in the bottom and then the coal or the wood goes on the top. That's why it slopes, so when you pull it out here it comes out. So this is a tender, not a tienda. That's just Spanish for shop. It still looks to be reasonably good nick. There's a little carriage up there. It's quite big. See, these is not some more trains, these are more carriages. I might even say that there's one here, look. Let's see if we can see any builders' names, anything on it. this grotty. I suppose it's probably to do with all the lime in the water, or the salt in the water. It's all like concrete jobby. Nope, no name again. It's bent. I'm not sure if it's bent. If I can get my leg up. Not got a floor in it. To balance. Quite cool, I must admit. Yeah. I suppose because none of these are really rusted. And yeah, that's a bit of welding done on that. None of these are over really rusty. Not as you think as in England. I suppose the climate's a lot better. There is a train museum just further down in the town, which I'm gonna head to tomorrow before I head into the salt pans, and through the salt pans to Chile. So that's like ore carts, I think, yeah. Yes, we're heading to Chile over the salt pans. That's slightly bent. That's very bent as well. I wonder if I could fly the drone through that. Yeah, probably could actually. Yeah, whether that's had it's had a crash. I don't know. It might have just been taken off the chassis of the JCB. Very demolished. Really demolished. Mind you, I suppose some of them may be crashes at some point. But somebody will be crying out. Some train enthusiast to be crying out somewhere in the world. Oh, they just need that part that I've just seen, and it's perfectly preserved, sat here doing nothing. I'll come to Bolivia and you can get it. I don't know how much water it holds. It might be off one of the big ones up there. Yeah, because all this area is for wood or coal. And then the water Oops, all dark and spooky. Alright, somebody used it for a fucking toilet as well. See, the chassis are still good. Still be used, stick some bogies on. And away you go. You can make a lot of good ones out of what's here, that's for sure. Mind you, there was a train come through last night, so I don't know how many train, because there's another track just that I crossed earlier. I suppose a lot of them were for different things. Obviously that's a box car, that's an open one, that's an open one. And there'll be lots, so I think they make, or they dig a lot of cobalt up in Bolivia. So I think there'll be a lot of mines where the trains will go to, so that's a bogey there. But there's a lot of mines that they go to. So I think some of these are ore carriers. Hopefully it's fascinating to you, because it's, at the end of the time, it's history. I like history, and you don't see things like this so much in England. And if you do, you've got to pay an arm and a leg to go, and you can't actually see that much. But yeah, I do like South America, I really do. Yeah, I think we're coming up to the end. Obviously there's no floor, because the floor would have been wooden. Like The Walking Dead. Ooh. Yeah, that's that looks like it's been in an accident, isn't it just? If you're a train enthusiast, you probably will. And you'll probably think it's scandalous leaving all these relics just abandoned and left like this. But if you're not an enthusiast, train enthusiast, you probably won't watch it anyway. Oh shit, no, lost me out then. Oh, that's cool. Didn't notice that. It's quite a good picture. I'm going to take a picture of that. Yeah, this side looks, oh, it's the floor's buckled like that, it's been rammed into. Oh look, there's pipes in the floor. I wonder if that's for heating. Oh, no idea, isn't it? Yeah, that looks like it's been a fair old whack. That's written on that. Empress National de Ferios. No idea. Yeah. Yes, I think some of these have. I'm presuming that roof is off that. Looking at the crumpled zones. So, and to be fair, there would have been accidents, but yeah, these are definitely ore carriers. Yeah, some of them have been in accidents. Let's have a nosy inside one. Yeah, so you see how it's sloped. You can see there, look, how it's sloped down to the middle. And in the middle slope, so they have an opening in the middle. One there and one there. So when they go over like a bridge. So they go over like a bridge, and then the material in here drops down, so they don't actually have to stop. So it drops down the thing into the bottom, because you can just see part of the mechanism just there. Look. Right, time I'll go back to Land Rover. Have a nice drink of pop, and then see if the drone's charged up, or one of the batteries in the drone's charged up, and then fly the drone along here. So just might wait till it's not so busy here, so there's less people about, and then fly the drone, and I'll put the drone footage in here. Catch you later. Bye bye.